Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I'm Adam Mckola, and that man right there, Cristiano Ronaldo, was the match winner for Manchester United today as he scored a penalty, and Manchester United beat Norwich 1-0 at Carrow Road to get a crucial 3 points. But it was also the man right at the other end, David De Gea, who proved to be a match winner as well, as he kept out a couple of brilliant opportunities for Norwich and made some outstanding saves that we know only David De Gea can make. There was one of them from a Paddock header where I thought this is a goal. Just after we scored as well, we just go 1-0 up relatively late into the game with about 15-20 minutes to go, and you see the ball coming, Paddock rising, the header connecting. It was a sweet connection. The ball's destined for the net, and you kind of, in that split second, you resign to the fact that Norwich have equalised and United have screwed it up, having just gone 1-0 up. But David De Gea, with the outreach, strong palm as well to get the ball away from his goal, made a fantastic save. There was another one as well towards the end of the game when the ball came swinging across to his back post. Now, it may have been offside. I can't remember if the decision was given as offside, but David De Gea made the save from the header, and it was an incredible save, which then a goal mouth scramble kind of ensued and the ball got cleared. But what a save it was from David De Gea, and proving yet again how important he is to Manchester United. I also thought that he dominated his area a little bit more. He came for a lot of more crosses. He kind of tried to get the ball rolling a little bit quicker at times. Now, he still needs to do that a lot more for Manchester United, I feel, and that's probably the one thing that Dean Henderson has got over him in terms of the distribution and the speed of thought and the speed of the distribution. But today I thought he commanded his line a little bit better. He came for a few more crosses that he doesn't normally come for, and he was his usual great self in terms of the shot stopping. So well done to David De Gea. Well done to Cristiano Ronaldo as well. There was a few doubts there. I was sat there thinking, oh my God, Tim Krul. Tim Krul saved 2 penalties against United before, albeit against Rashford and Marshall, not Cristiano Ronaldo. And we won that game as well. But I was thinking 0-0. Tim Krul, he was trying his mind games. But should we ever doubt Cristiano Ronaldo? I mean, he stepped up, dispatched a penalty, gave us a big sue as well. Absolute quality stuff from Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think he had a great performance in the game. He missed an opportunity. Now, he would probably argue that it was behind him, but he'd also probably think if he gets it again, he's scoring it. 9 times out of 10, he probably does score it. Rashford, who didn't have a great game, to be fair, made the run down the left-hand side, cut the ball back. As I said, maybe just a bit behind Cristiano Ronaldo, but we all expected the net to bulge, and he hit it over. And that would have made it comfortable for United going into the latter stages. It wasn't comfortable. And Ralph Rangnick won't be happy about that, as we've heard him speak about before. And I thought in a 1-0 against Crystal Palace, we had more control. We had less control about this game today against a Norwich side who, all due respect, we're going to come up against much better sides. We're going to come up against a much better side midweek against Brentford. And the level of performance for me wasn't really there. Now, I did say when Ralph Rangnick was given the job that you may have to come to expect there'll be a few performances where Manchester United don't quite get it right, because they're going to be on the training pitch taking so many instructions, being asked to do so many different things that they haven't been asked to do before. They have to take this all on board. Whilst some of them are also in bad form, some of them have just come back from big layoffs with injury. That's Rashford and Bruno, who I didn't think were particularly good today. I think I've read a stat, I don't know whether it was true or not, but it could have been that Bruno lost the ball 27 times today. That's not what we want to see. Now, I know he's a player that likes to take risks, likes to take chances, but he has to perform a lot better. Now, in my opinion, I think he'll keep his position, but Marcus Rashford, Bruno, I'd be considering maybe leaving them out of the next game because their form hasn't quite been there. But again, and I say this for everyone, I don't think the midfield was particularly good in the first half. I think Fred grew into the game as the game went along. And I know we've got the whole contract situation with Pogba, and I thought Ralph Rangnick dealt with it superbly well in the press, saying you either want to stay or you want to go. If we don't want people here who don't want to be at the club, and we're not going to pander to anyone. That was perfect. But I was watching this game today thinking Paul Pogba would be good for this team right now. In a number of positions, I think he could have helped out today. So, you know, we need to get a few more players back. We need to get used to the way Ralph Rangnick wants us to play. I'm sure he probably is looking at a few spots in the team thinking, I could do with him, you know, someone there or something like that. And I think the midfield needs to be worked on. But we got a win. We kept a clean sheet. I thought our defensive shape was good. There were a lot of times in the game there was an opening spell of 15 minutes maybe where Norwich were the better side and they kept possession well, and we didn't really get out of the blocks. But then we kind of kept our team high up the pitch, our centre-halves high up the pitch. We got the goal and sat back though. And that invited Norwich into the game, which I don't think we really needed to do, because we still had something about us, you know, attacking Norwich. But it was just too scrappy today. Ronaldo, wasteful on the ball at times. I know he's come up clutch, got the winner. But whenever he was getting the ball, it was too easy for him to be dispossessed and stuff. Marcus Rashford, frustrating. Not good enough today. Bruno Fernandes, the same can be said. You know, Jadon Sancho, I thought he had a good first half. He was probably the brightest spark for Manchester United in terms of going forward. But second half maybe got a little bit more quiet again. Still probably felt he was probably unfortunate to be subbed out of the ones that were left on the pitch. But that did happen. Mason Greenwood come on. I'd probably start Mason Greenwood next game and not over Jadon Sancho. But that's another debate for another day. Going further back, I think Fred, you know, he come out of the game probably with a little bit more about him, especially with the second half. McTominay got a little bit better as the game went on, but he can do a lot better, and United can do a lot better in that position. We know we can already. And then the defence, I thought the defence did well with what they had to do. Their shape was good at times, although the fullbacks got, when I meant the shape for the centre-halves, although the fullbacks got caught out at times. But then the fullbacks, you know, Tellez hits the bar with a free kick. Delot looked threatening going forward at times. I think Delot could possibly, you know, especially with Wan-Bissaka's injury, if he gets more used to the way Ralph Rangnick wants to play, he could kind of steal a march on Wan-Bissaka here. In terms of, you know, going forward for Manchester United. But, again, we got caught out a few times defensively. So we have to address that. But, I say it again, we kept a clean sheet. The only one thing was Lindelof came off injured. Not sure what the injury was. It was a bit of a strange one, so hopefully that's nothing too serious. But we had Eric Bailly come in, and Eric Bailly made a great block from an opportunity when I think it was, he might have been 0-0 at the time. And he blocked the shot from going through on goal. David De Gea had dived the other way. I don't know whether he would have saved it with his feet, but it was a great block by Bailly. So we have got Bailly to come back in, and Varane's edging back closer to fitness, which is great. But I think Lindelof's been very good this season, and it was a shame to see him go off. Hopefully he'll be back soon. 1-0 win. We didn't play well. Probably didn't deserve it. But those are the best ones, isn't it? And back-to-back 1-0 wins, I suppose that's good, especially when we're in this period of transition. But it must be said, we have to play better against Brentford. Otherwise, Brentford will get a result, I fear. So yeah, maybe a few changes we can make. But a good result for United, if not a performance. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing as well, as Manchester United beat Norwich 1-0 just thanks to Cristiano Ronaldo and David De Gea as well. United's #1, and rightly so. I did say keep the faith in Dave, didn't I? Anyway, see you later.